Hello everyone,
Welcome to the 29th edition of the Anish News Capsule.
I'm Tatvik from BBA first year.
And I'm Ram from BBA first year as well.
Gold prices declined from record highs. Gold was under pressure in Indian markets amid a rally in risk assets like equities. The prices declined to 44,732 for 10 grams while silver rates declined to 0.7%, that is 67,011 rupees. In the previous session, gold had jumped 1.4% while silver had surged 2.6%, tracking a jump in global rates. Gold had been a downward path for the last few weeks amid a jump in US bond yields, vaccine rollouts, and a rally in equities. Gold had rallied about 25% in 2020, hitting a record high of Rs 56,200, tracking a jump in global rates.
LPG price has doubled in 7 years. The price of a household cooking gas or LPG refill has doubled in the last 7 years, and subsidy has been erased by raising rates in small doses over the years. LPG refill cost Rs 410.50 per cylinder on March 1st, 2014 and has risen to Rs 819 as of today. The prices are for Delhi, the reference market, and vary in accordance with state taxes elsewhere. LPG refill price jumped Rs 125 per cylinder in the last 32 days alone as a result of 4 increases since February 4th, stretching budgets of poor households.
Most economies not to return to pre-pandemic activity levels until 2022, said by Moody's. Moody's Investor Services on Thursday said that credit downturn arising out of COVID-19 will be short-lived, but most economies will not return to pre-pandemic activity levels until 2022. In the year since World Health Organization (WHO) declared COVID-19 a pandemic on March 11, 2020, the virus has disrupted the global economy and triggered a credit downturn accompanied by a spike in bond defaults.
Steep duty on solar equipment from April 2022. India plans to impose new tariffs on imports of solar cells and modules from April 1st, 2022. The government has decided to impose 40% basic customs duty (BCD) on solar modules and 25% on solar cells from April 1st, 2022, in a move that would make imports costlier and encourage local manufacturing.
Aviation Ministry may bring jet fuel under GST. The Civil Aviation Ministry is working on the airline industry's demand to bring aviation turbine fuel (ATF) under the ambit of GST and has taken up the matter with the Finance Ministry, a senior official said on Friday. ATF or jet fuel cost, which account of 45 to 55% of an airline's operating expenses in India, is among the highest in the world. Civil Aviation Secretary Pradeep Singh Kharola said, "We are working on bringing ATF under the GST and the matter has been taken up with the Ministry of Finance. It has to go to the GST Council. We are trying for that." He also mentioned about the steps taken for optimum utilization of the country's airspace. As a result of these measures, both cargo and passenger airlines would be able to optimize the distance flown and save costs, he added. At least for the Indian aviation, it faced difficulties, but it survived, and the major contributor was air freight and the cargo, Kharola said.
Labour Ministry to come up with quarterly job surveys on organized sector. The Labour Ministry will come up with an establishment-based job survey for the organized sector in August, capturing the first quarter of the fiscal year 2021-22. Thereafter, there will be similar surveys in the unorganized sector during April to December. The first such survey will come in April 2022, which will reflect the fourth quarter of 2021-22. The Labour Ministry is also working on 4 other surveys on migrants, domestic workers, the transport sector, and professionals.
Industrial production contracts 1.6% in January. Industrial production re-entered the negative territory by contracting 1.6% in January, mainly on account of the decline in output of capital goods, manufacturing and mining sectors. The output of the manufacturing sector, which consists 77.6% of the index of industrial production, shrank by 2% in January, as against a growth of 1.8% during the same month last fiscal, as per the data released by the government on Friday.
LIC IPO price band estimated at Rs 400 to 600 per share. The price band of the Life Insurance Corporation (LIC) IPO is likely to be fixed at Rs 400 to 600 per share, assuming Rs 25,000 crore as paid up capital. The total valuation of the public offering is likely to be between Rs 10 to 15 lakh crore. The price is actually a function of capital and devaluation, and added the government has already proposed increasing the capital base from the existing rupees 100 crore to rupees 25,000 crore.
Thank you. Stay updated.